Debbie.
Hi, Faye.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. I'm just doing my usual, posting our link to the main group so people can find us.
I'm very good.
Find us. I can't type and talk at the same time as my multitasking.
Well, you're very good at it.
Gone wrong. There we go. Just so that people know where we are. Wonderful. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're back. Well, no, I'm back because you were here last week.
Missed you last week.
I was tuning in. I was joining in the chat. It was nice to be on the other side. It was wonderful.
It's a bit funny, isn't it?
It was really good to be the other side, definitely, and see what you and Steph were up to. It was wonderful. I can see people are joining us. Wonderful. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Debbie is busy. You're diving into the mixed media already.
I am, because I did a background a couple of days ago, and it was a bit busy, and I toned it down with white, but the white wasn't white. It was like a creamy white, and this made it go a funny peachy colour. So I'm starting again.
So you weren't right. But as Vicky Booten says, you can sometimes die cut some of those, and
oh, it wasn't even nice enough to die cut.
Oh no, turn over.
Yeah, turn over, start again.
Oh, brilliant. Welcome, everybody. I can see lots of people joining us now. Fantastic. I've got a few little goodies to show before we delve into some crafting. Hi, Steph. Hi, Helen.
Hi, Steph.
Great. And we're live on YouTube, on our YouTube channel as well. So, yeah, it's been a busy bank holiday weekend, hasn't it? Because we got our hands on lots of lovely new stash, and some of it has sold out already, and frustratingly, particularly Vicky Booten's Flower Emporium, which you can see here, some of it is even discontinued with the manufacturer, so it's flown out, and we haven't even got, well, we've got our hands on some of it, but some of it has flown out already. So a little quick walk through. Let me see if I can go big screen so you can see. Here we go. I've got the glue press there ready to go. So let's have a little look at what we've got. So Rust and Revs is the first new collection from 49 and Market by Dennis Bruton. So it's Rust and Revs 2.0, because we had Rust and Revs, the original version, and this is it sold well, and they have done another version. I love all these sheds, a little phone box, dad, toolkit, fierce, strong, brave, unbreakable spirit. There's some unusual words.
More male and less sort of cars. The last one had lots and lots of cars, didn't it?
Yeah, this one is more industrial, but there's more sort of, we've got tents, camping. There are some vehicles, camper vans.
More generic male than perhaps in the last.
There's a bike, caravan. So yeah, love that. And it does go beautifully. I've got my Wanderlust album here. It does go, complements beautifully with Wanderlust, because you can see this is more travel themed, but you do have, I think, Rust and Revs 2.0 goes beautifully with, this is a holiday album I've done, I showed on the live a couple of weeks ago. Now this is actually a online class. We've got a few of these kits left. Let me show you. It comes like this. Sorry, I've got a desk full of stuff. It comes with a great big pack of stuff, your kit, and then a QR code to Janine Marowitz's video. So you get the link, you get the PDF, 10 pages of instructions. But I just thought the Rust and Revs actually complements this collection. So we've got a few sort of masculine type collections out. Brilliant.
Have some male ones, isn't it?
We have, yeah. And now here's what's been flying out the door. This is the long-awaited collection from Vicky Booten. And actually, we've got an update on her American Crafts collection, Cut and Paste. So Cut and Paste was Vicky Booten's last collection with American Crafts, and it's on its way, finally.
Yes, we've been waiting a long time, haven't we?
We have been waiting such a long time. But I have to say, So cut and paste will be on its way, but this is just beautiful. These icon ephemera bits are sold out. We're hoping we might be able to get some more of these, but some of them are discontinued already. This is 217 pieces.
Wow, they're really packed, aren't they?
Laser cuts are gorgeous. Look at these. And the flower bucket has a tiny little cut in it so that you can slot in your laser cut flowers. They are beautiful. And I just love the papers. I've only got a few of them. Oh,
that one's beautiful, isn't it? That looks like a real old-fashioned patchwork quilt, doesn't it?
It is beautiful. Yeah. So I am loving Flower Emporium. More sort of muted, a slight vintagey feel, but still true to Vicky Booton style. And we're going to her workshop in July, aren't we? So we can't wait.
Yeah, we thought the same, Steph. We never thought that the 49er market would be out before the American Crafts one.
Yeah, it's mad, Steph, but we have had notification that our back order, which we placed in January, I want to say, is finally on its way. It's shipped. So
Tuesday.
But it looks like once it's gone, because we can't order any more. And retailers who didn't do back orders, they can't seem to be able to get it. So what's going on with the ordering system? It's mad, isn't it? But
seems like everything was out, but then it wasn't available, and now everything's coming all at once, isn't it?
It's mad. And do you know what? It's really hard in trying to, get the products that people want, because we want to be able to restock, and it's gone.
Yeah, and when it's discontinued, it's so frustrating. If it was out of stock and you knew it was coming back, that would be. But when it's totally discontinued,
and it's odd because we haven't had that with other collections, have we? So it is more curious. But let's get crafting. How is everybody? So that's a little bit of show and tell. That's what's coming up and what's going on online. But we want to get to some crafting. What is everybody doing? I can see we've got quite a few people with us tonight, which is great. Say hello, join in the chat.
And the albums are filling up beautifully from the cyber crop, aren't they? There's so much inspiration.
They are.
Fabulous.
Yeah, it's been wonderful to see. So I'm working with the Wonderlust Explorer collection. You are as well, Deb, aren't you? But you're making a lovely background.
Yeah, because I wasn't very happy with my other ones, so I'm just trying a.
So I have been experimenting with a bit of stenciling. Oh, Steph, you're just kicking back and watching tonight. Good. I've been watching the Tim Holtz Asked and Answered series, and I am absolutely loving it. I watched one on alcohol inks, and I have used alcohol inks, but I learned loads.
He's so clever, isn't he?
So good. Oh, Jenny finished off a couple of kits. Brilliant. Hi, Nicola.
Hi.
Fantastic. So I used for this, I'm going to have another go at doing a piece here. I used antique linen, I used rusty hinge, and I used faded jeans, which complements this collection beautifully. What colour did you use, Deb, on yours?
I've got spice marmalade, and I think antique linen.
Yeah.
A little bit of pumice stone. And I'm just stamping my texture one, rusty hinge, walnut stain, and a bit of gathered twigs.
Excellent.
I did a bit of speckled egg, but I don't think it shows, but it just adds.
I started using speckled egg, and I didn't think it was quite bold enough.
No, but I have got faded jeans. I think that might be too dark. I'm going to hold off. I might do a bit of faded jeans texture on the edge and see what that's like. I can always. Oh, actually.
Right. Don't laugh. I'm under my desk.
Oh, okay.
I've just dropped a brush. you know the feeling, everyone. When you just drop that brush and you think, I can't, and you know how we don't mix inks. Sorry. I'm back. Oh, Kate, yeah, we're hoping we've got the restocks of it coming. And you never know. I mean, I don't know how the print runs work with big companies like 49er Market, but I think the demand for her collection has been massive. and they underestimated. So you never know, they might be able to do
Well, she
another.
does say they print, they decide how much they're doing 6 months in advance.
Oh, so maybe we won't get some more. That is a shame. Let's see.
Yeah.
So,
but we've got lots of the papers, haven't we? And we've got.
Yeah, we still got some bits left. We literally have got, and we've got some more on the way. But as we're finding, who knows?
Yeah, we can only order what we can get, can't we?
Yeah. Oh, hi Ali. Hi Sue.
Hi Ali. Hi Sue.
Hopefully you're crafting along together. I know you often.
Really excitingly, the big news. Well, what I'm really excited for is on the 3rd of May. On Netflix, on Amazon Prime. Guess what's back?
What's back?
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yes, I'm a big fan.
I'm so excited.
We need some decent TV.
Pardon?
We need some decent TV.
Yeah, I've already watched the 5 in anticipation, just to remind myself in case I forgot anything, and I didn't.
Oh, well done. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, Steph, I think so. It was obviously she's a big name with American crafts, but maybe they just thought, well, she's with a new company, who knows how it will sell. And I think they just underestimated, but
they did give her quite a free rein though on all of the products, didn't they? Perhaps I'll suck it and see one, because she's done so many things that they haven't really done before.
Puffy stickers and
exactly.
Yeah,
which is fabulous. But we wanted more in the foiled ones. We wanted. I mean,
the foiled ephemera, they've discontinued. Yes. Oh, Ali and Sue are crafting good stuff. So I've just done another bit of stenciling because I've been fussy cutting those zigzag pieces, and I'm going to build up something here. Oh, Nicola, you're waiting for your parcel. There's nothing worse. You get an email saying it's not delivered. Sometimes we get an email saying it's not been picked up, and we're like, what?
Yeah.
Don't do this to us. Right, I've got some new stamps. When I say new, I got them from the Facebook Marketplace, because as you know, Carabella's discontinued, and you got some as well, didn't you, Deb? I'm an enabler. I'm terrible. Me and Debbie send each other links and stuff we think each other should buy. Does anybody else have crafty friends who do that, where you spot something and you think, oh, that's really nice. Either I'll buy it or I'll
send it. A bargain. We all love a bargain, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And these stamps, so I love background stamps for scrapbooking. And then this is my other one. This was, oh, look at that.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Can't beat a set.
I'm going to go with that one because it's a bit more grungy for this collection. Let's try it. And this is completely, I haven't stamped these before, so I have no idea what they're going to look like. Let's see. Go for a couple. Now they're quite detailed, so I might go with something like VersaFine. Oh, look, they're brand new. They haven't even had the backs filled of it yet. Heavenly. Lovely stamp.
And this terrible pencil was in my Vicky Boot and Jelly print thing that I got for £5 off Vinted.
Well, we were talking about going down the rabbit hole of looking at craft stuff on Vinted, and I think Steph said, oh, no, I haven't gone down. Well, I started. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible in a good way, but you could lose hours.
Oh, yeah. And that was just because I went on there and I searched Vicky Bootin, and it came up, and I thought, this is ridiculous. It's got 5 stencils in it. It's got the jelly plate. It's got paints. It's got a brayer. Such a bargain.
Oh, Steph, yes, that's what we do. Yeah, I'm going to order so-and-so from this company. Let me know if you want anything, because then it will be free postage. Like, let me just browse. I'm sure there's something I need.
There's got to be something, surely.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, a little bit in love with these stamps. Let's see what the small one looks like. I need to think about my positioning of my other pieces. I'm going to put a piece there. Yeah, Steph's the same. Steph, you ordered some stuff for me, didn't you, from the States that you were, when we were trying to get those film strips, these 49er market ones, these kind of ones. We wanted some in yellow. And Steph knew I was looking for some. She's like, I'm just going to order. Would you? Yes, please. I absolutely would.
Absolutely. Be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Would be rude not to take full advantage of that. Right, so I'm thinking that can go there. So I might need another stamp. It looks like about here, if I'm looking where I'm positioning these pieces. This kind of would be the prime spot. Maybe. Yeah, got to take advantage of a special offer or free postage or... Oh, Deb, that photo matches perfectly the colour scheme.
It does, doesn't it? It's like it was made for it.
It was, the clothing was made.
Yes. Mind you, my daughter has put him in clothes. When she knew we were going to Westonbirt, she did say, I dressed him in orange and green, Mum, because I thought in the autumn it'd look good. And I went, yep, you are my daughter. Thank you.
Excellent.
That was the right thing to do.
That was exactly the right thing to do. Oh, yes. These are dreamy stamps. That'll go there, that'll go there.
I've got these. Now, I don't know whether, I'm thinking a couple of stars stamped in. I don't know whether to do faded jeans or a brown.
Oh, that's the stamps I encourage you to buy, isn't it?
Yes.
I was buying these ones. I thought, oh, I can't buy two. I can't buy two. That'd be a bit much. So I sent one to Debbie, and then we know that we swap and we share.
And same, I've had to peel the backing off.
They're all new.
They're all new. Well, I've kept it on because I didn't need it.
£5.
What do you reckon? A couple of brown stars or blue? I'm thinking blue faded jeans would be quite nice because
Blue would be nice.
Some blue there.
In contrast.
Right, I'm going for it. I'm going to take this off and do a...
That one's a bit wonky. I've gone that on it. That one was a bit wonky, but I'm just embracing the...
Embrace the wonk.
That's okay. My photos are going to be wonky, so we're all good. Right, let's get some sticking going and we'll see how we're going to build this up. I think I'm okay with the stamping now. But yeah, definitely, if you are looking for older stamp stencils that are no longer made, then Vinted or Facebook Marketplace is amazing. Can't beat it.
Oh, it don't really show up so much, so I quite like that. It's quite subtle.
Yeah, which you kind of want. Because
Yeah.
I've used brown VersaFine with mine because I wanted a crisp image.
I wanted it to be more kind of muted, so that's perfect.
So interestingly, my glue needs topping up. So you know when you squeeze and it doesn't come out, it's because it needs to be refilled. So that is a top tip for people who have them. It's not anything wrong with your glue press. It's just that the pressure of the squeeze works on the barrel being more than half full.
Yeah.
So all I've got is a nice big bottle here, and I just keep it topped up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And we've noticed when people are ordering these, they often order a large bottle because you get a small bottle in there. And then you just keep it topped up and it's perfect. But I'm noticing mine is just needing that. Just squeeze
A bit of an extra squish.
Yeah. I filled it up before I went away and I have used it quite a lot because I did that white layout where I layered all those leaves and there was quite a bit of gluing. And I've done some cut files as well. that use quite a bit. But I like wet glue on this type of thing because it's a bit forgiving. You can move stuff around. And then I'm going to foam some of this because I've got loads of foam pads.
Have you? Have you got one of those jumbo rolls now?
No, not yet. But you gave me some sheets.
Oh yeah, I gave you quite a few.
Well, I've got quite a lot in stock at the moment. So you gave me, yeah. You keep me stocked up.
Well, that's the last bit now. They've all gone because I'm on my mini ones and my big roll.
Yeah, I will go on to a big roll once I've used up what I've got because they're much better value. And you said they just so good to peel off.
Right, I'm going to get my black out, I think, to do a little border all the way around. I like this texture one. It's got little squares in, but it's great for the edge.
Love that.
Right, where's my black?
What's everybody got planned for the weekend? I think next week the weather is supposed to get hotter. It's supposed to be this week, but it's not been warm here for sure.
Oh, next weekend will be Mr. R's big birthday.
Oh,
yes.
Any plans?
Well, we're going out for something to eat, which will be nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
With the family?
Yeah. The hordes will be there.
Excellent. That will be good fun.
Oh, I think that's working well. The black.
Oh, yes, that gives it a real definition. That stamp. Is that in that little? That's in that little stamp as an edge.
Yeah. It's this one. It's the
Dreamy.
squares, you see. Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Worth the investment.
Oh, you can't get enough texture stamps, can you? They're just also. But then now I'm quite
I should get rid of some of the stamps I don't use and have more texture stamps because that's what I use for scrapbooking, that's for sure. Oh, Steph's got a needle felting class. You've done that, Deb, and a mooch around craft show.
I did me little Robin.
And tell us about the show you went to last weekend, Deb.
Oh, it was the Yarn Over, it was called. It's in a little town called Chipping Sodbury near Bristol, and people came from miles around. It was fabulous, and it's set up by local lady who runs the wool shop, and she's on her third shop now where she's grown so much.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
And this is the second time she's run it, and they had stalls in the town hall. They had the
was it sewing and knitting?
Mainly just wool. So there were some people who were knitting. There were people who'd made crochet things. There was,
so it's more about people who are selling the things they've made.
More about the wool, which it was quite expensive, but it's just lovely to go somewhere with Mum and just mooch around. I mean, we didn't buy any wool because it was quite expensive. It was all hand dyed wool.
Oh wow!
And it's like £18 for a little skein.
Oh wow, gosh, that'd be an expensive project.
Well, Mum said if she knitted a cardigan for a 1-year-old, that would take 3 skeins. So, and I find real wool a bit itchy. I don't like the feel of it. So it that wasn't for us, but there was so much else to see. It was just lovely.
Oh, great.
And they had there was a knitting pattern, second-hand stall, and Mum was in her element there. And yeah, it's just a really nice day out. Nice to see like-minded people. Oh, buttons as well, lots of button stalls.
Oh, great. So so sort of a range of suppliers.
Yeah, it was really lovely. Mainly wool, I'd say, but I'd definitely go back again. It was. And
it sounds like she's growing that because she's done it a few times.
Yeah, this is the second year, and she had 2 more venues this time. She had one of them was for classes, which I don't think she did last year. So it's lovely to see it growing. Yeah.
Because it can be hard for little craft businesses, and I know wool very popular, and people do like
it's a real specialist
Yeah.
thing.
But people also like to see things physically.
Yes. Yeah, it's a totally different ball game to buying it online.
Yeah.
And we find that with the scrapbooking supplies, don't we? People, and I'm the same. I see what we order and it's on screen, but actually in real life, it
arrives and you go, oh, I didn't think I'd like that. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure about that one. Not for me.
Yeah. And then you see it physically and it changes,
Yeah.
definitely. Oh, Nicola, your little one's got a busy weekend ahead. Yeah, it feels a bit like that at that sort of age. I'm in that phase.
And we're going to there's a free cycle place in quite near to us, and they hire a hall and you pay a fiver to go in. But when you go in, anything is, you can pick up anything and take it away. So I'm going with mum and dad just to see what it's like, because this lady they were chatting to said how good it was.
Oh, great.
I'm up for that.
Worth a look. Where's that, did you say?
It's Wick, I think. Wick.
And what day did you say that's on?
It's on the Saturday, so we'll have a busy day. We'll be going out to Wick, and then it's Andrew's going out for something to eat on the night. So we will.
And we got our crop this weekend.
Yeah. Busy old
busy
couple of weeks.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you up to this weekend?
Other than the crop, not a lot.
Nice.
Time with family on the Sunday, definitely. I don't think there's anything on, but you know how your mind doesn't quite get to that.
And sometimes things are kind of last minute as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and some of it based on the weather. So
yeah,
our little one's just getting into going to the skate park on the scooter.
Oh, lovely.
All of that jazz. Right, so I'm building up with some of these little embellishments now, but I'm just trying to see, because I know this collection does layer beautifully. I've put my photos on the skew. I'm kind of wondering if they should have gone straight now.
Are you?
Well, I know, I guess they touch, don't they? Yeah, because they touch, but when Janine does hers, because obviously she does hers, and I've looked back at the album and how sometimes
a lot of those are straight, aren't they?
And I find sometimes if I'm stuck with a layout, I go to her class and I'm like, okay, what did she do? If we take one of her, see that this one's wonky. Those were 2 layered up.
Yeah.
And she's built that up like that. But then there are others where she definitely has them all straight.
Sometimes she overlays the mounts, doesn't she?
I love that, how she's used the laser cuts. Yeah. So it's good. And that's wonky. Yeah. So some are straight and some are straight and some are wonky. Let's go with it. It's all stuck down. Oh yeah, Karen, you're right. The Starlight Dreams, that got discontinued really quickly. We've got an album class of that, one left in stock, but then that was all discontinued. So I think you're right. And for them, I guess as manufacturers, they don't want loads of old stock left, do they?
Well, she did say, the older collections, they've got a lot left. So they're obviously making decisions to
keep them.
They do want to sell out. I think Flower Emporium has surprised them.
Yeah.
But then 6 months in advance working, that's quite hard, isn't it?
That is hard to be working that far ahead.
When you think you don't really know what's going to happen.
No. No, they are. And you think the designers are working at least a year ahead.
Yeah, which seems mad, doesn't it?
The collections they work on, it takes that long to come to the market. Oh, Jenny, I've got all that to look forward to. Trips to the hospital. Yes, we have knee pads, we have helmets, we have, oh God, like give me a heart attack. Do love these little walking boots. We can build up some little pieces here.
Do you know, I'm wondering about just mounting a bit of this on some of this matte paper as well. What do you think?
Nice as a border.
Yeah.
Border would be good.
Because it's nice paper, isn't it? I don't want the whole lot, but I can map over America. I don't think I'll be going to America anytime soon.
Yeah, Karen, I think it was big news, wasn't it, when Vicky moved across to 49 and Market, and so there was a bit of a excitement around that as well.
Huge excitement.
But nobody knew whether it would be, is it going to work, is it not? And I think even Vicky said she was apprehensive because 49 and Market is such an established brand.
She's got such a style.
And they've got such a style.
Exactly. And marrying the two, but I think they've done it perfectly with Flower Emporium.
Oh, I do. That pack of 200 and something pieces is, and that is actually our next sub kit. So subscribers, and even though we've only got a small number of those, but that is a way that they will get their hands on it. Right, I need some advice from people. I've got two titles here. I'm not too sure. Wander and Seek. So I could just have one title. We could do Seek at the top, Wander at the bottom of each. Let me hold it up a little bit. What are we thinking? Yeah, Karen, that is a really good question. I think the one thing I'm impressed with, so yes, some of it I would say, here you can see some of this I would say is more American crafts kind of style in the chipboard pieces. But where I think she has gone up a level, and this is different to what she's done before, is the laser cuts. These little doors that open and the plant pots with the little slit. It's much more delicate. This is much more what I would call the 49 and Market specialism. The laser cuts are still in a Vicky type style, but you know, you've got the lace, which she hasn't done before, but she's done bunting, so it's kind of a, that one would say is the merging of the two. And I would say her papers, yes, they've got the Vicky style, but I think you said sort of almost like textured antique fabric or that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Jenny, you like both? We think we stick with the two, Wander and Seek. Well, I got so much stash in this collection to use up, so the more I whack on this layout, the better. I've got to use it up so I can buy more stuff, basically. Keep using it, whack it all on.
Right.
The more you use, the more you can clear space to get new stuff. That's my philosophy anyway. I am going to have to top up my glue gun. It is, I'm using it sparingly.
Oh, I don't know how to put all the bits there.
Yeah, definitely a smaller scale. And I don't think she's ever done an ephemera pack. There's an icons and a journaling ephemera. I mean, that's got 200 and something pieces in it. It is like, wow. Which you think of 49 and Market ephemera packs, they are that generous, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Very generous.
I'm not happy with this wonkiness.
I'm wondering about, I haven't used any of the washi tape yet.
Oh, no. I used it in the mini book.
Yeah.
But haven't delved into it here. Right, I'm going for the top up of my glue gun. So if anybody wants to see how it goes, it's usually not too messy. So you do need to take it out of the holder first, but mine needs a refill. Oh yeah, Karen, I love this collection. I think and do you prefer this to the Rust and Revs? I definitely do. Yeah. This is more, and we've done this as a sub kit because we think This one is more universal, I would say. Rust and Revs is probably a bit more of a steampunky, sort of an acquired taste sort of thing. So yeah, Wanderlust. And I love the Wherever collection.
Yeah.
Right, so people can see here, look, I've taken both lids off and I'm just dripping. And as it fills up, I give it a tap. It shouldn't be too messy, she says. Let it sink in and then do the next bit. Yeah, what would be your favourite Vicky collection, Steph? I think, is it Colour Study? Still go back to that. Or is it the bright plain papers you like a 49 and
There's lots that I can think of, like Storyteller. I ended up with a couple of sheets. That was before I really knew. And the older stuff, I think, is really lovely as well.
Do you know what I would like her to do again? Is the mixed media pads.
Yes.
I've got a couple and I still go back to them for background.
Yeah.
If I want a quick and easy background. Right, there we go. So that just shows you how to top up your, simple as that. Lid back on, and then the pressure is going to be there. Slot that back in, and we're good to go. Yes, Colour Study. Yeah.
Yeah, and 49 and marker, I loved the Spectrum Sherbet, but Spectrum Gardenia, I really loved the bright colours of that.
Yeah, I did. Definitely. And Karen says Arden collection works superbly well with 49 and market. Yes. That Hidden Creek.
That kind of colour palette, isn't it?
Absolutely. Wonderful. Right, tiny little bit of florals, and then I don't think I need too much more. My boots are stuck down. Yeah, Spectrum Sherbet is kind of what we call it, muted rainbow. It's not.
Yes.
Whereas Gardenia was a bit brighter.
Yeah.
How is yours coming together, Deb?
Well, I think it's coming.
Yeah, I'm on the last few little pieces here, just trying to position them. So yeah, so we've got crop this weekend, but then in May it's the weekend crop, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be here before we know it.
Can't wait, because you can get your stuff set up and then craft all day Saturday and still come back and make most of the day.
Absolutely.
Right, that one is in there. One more little floral. Trying to tuck some of this under here, layering it up though. Oh, Kate, yes, not long. You've got your ticket for the crop. It's fantastic. And we are sold out, aren't we, Deb? You've been working hard on the table plan.
Yeah, it's all there.
It's all good to go.
Got a final few, just got to label up some things, and yeah.
It's going to be great.
Okay.
And people have already put in some orders to collect for the crop, so we're getting organised. Got all those ready.
You've got 2 big boxes, haven't you? Full.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's good because then we can bring some stuff, but we know we've got the stuff that people actually are going to need.
Yeah.
We've got it with us. Most important. Right, I am nearly done. Last bit. Has anybody else got any retreats or crops coming up? There is just something quite nice about the 2 days. And then obviously we've got just the day workshop with Vicky Booton in July, which is, I keep saying to Deb, I'd like to go to the Lavinia Stamps new Dreamatorium.
Oh, it looks fabulous, doesn't it?
Oh my, it looks fantastic.
Even if you didn't like stamps, but you were a crafter, you'd just go just for the experience, I think.
Yeah.
It's that kind of place, isn't it?
I would just, yeah, I'd go to just experience the kind of awe and wonder of it all. I don't know if these titles, because it's wonky, I don't like wonky titles, but that's just me, I think. I'm going to put Adventure Awaits down here. Go find it. Because I've got a lot of embellishments on here. Oh, Kate. Yeah, for the weekend crop, there is a big shop. We bring all the things.
Apart from the stuff that won't quite fit in your car.
Yeah, which is often the case. There's often so much to try and cram in.
Well, it's grown, hasn't it? It's it's reached the point where you need a bus, really.
We do. I said we should have a mini bus called the Scrap Shack. I've got a vision. Can you imagine?
A double decker, I think we should have.
Yeah, if money was no object, we'd have the Scrap Shack, and then the shop could be permanently set up, and you could just drive it places.
I don't think everything would fit in a bus, if I'm being honest.
But you could have some seats for people to do make and takes. Oh, I can just see it now. But the trouble is,
I don't think the bottom deck would fit all the stock.
No, I think you're right. And you'd have to think about how you secure it all while you go around the corner. But can you imagine the Scrap Shack?
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
Yeah, it would be fabulous.
Right, I think that is about done. And I decided, I do like these titles, but I'm going to say I've got so much stuff left over, I can create another layout with.
Do I go in front of the triangles or behind? I think in front.
I was going to say behind, just slightly, because I just love the, and then layer all your embellishments behind.
Right, and go behind then.
Go for it. Absolutely. So while you're finishing off, I'll go through the layouts I've made, because this is our next subscription kit. So if you subscribe this month, it's £34.99. The kit has a retail value of about £39 in products. And we have a Scrapping Chronicles magazine and a private Facebook group. So there's lots of inspiration if you subscribe. And it is Hidden Creek. So Arden Creative Studios, Hidden Creek, you're shipping that this month, Deb, aren't you?
I'm shipping that, yeah.
And then next month we go on to this collection, which is absolutely packed. So I've made a whole host of layouts so far. Let's see what I've made. So I've made that one. This is all from this one kit, and I've still got masses left. I've made that one a nice mixed media background. That was the first one I made. So in the subscription kit, you get this beautiful background paper, you get the laser cuts, you get all the ephemera bits, which includes all these frames, you get washi tape, you get a genuine stencil and cut file, you get masses in here. And then I did, that was another mixed media background with that stencil again lends itself to lots of mixed media and the chevrons. Oh, hi, Sarah. Sarah's with us, and you're doing a die
Hi,
weaving.
Sarah.
Oh, amazing. And that background paper's in the kit as well. Beautiful. And that one, so this is the stencil in the kit. Deb, you've done an amazing job at designing this stencil. So you get this stencil in the kit, and you've made it so that it connects.
Yeah, it repeats.
It
So you
repeats.
can make a tread as long as you want to.
Yeah, brick wall stencil is definitely one of my favourites. I come back to that all the time. That's in this layer. So that's a Jenny Wren stencil. And then this one you get in the kit, which is tire tracks. And I just think you've done such an amazing job in designing this one, Deb.
I was chuffed with that, with this one.
Let me find it here. It comes in a little storage case. So it looks like this. You get it in. That's from one of our other sub kits. That's the branch, but you will get your little tire track stencil in your kit, and you've designed this cut file, which I haven't used yet. You get this in the kit, which is
yes, I've used mine.
Yeah. So yeah, shipping this month. No, sorry, Arden Creative Studio this month, and then from the 1st of May. So that's in less than a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Less than a week. This one will be going out. So I've loved working with it, and I've still got so much left. I've got so many pieces, so I've got enough reason for another. You get 2 pieces of white cardstock in the kit, 3 background papers, and then obviously all the lovely embellishments. So good stuff. So yeah, my albums are going to be filling up. And then the Cyber Crop is still running until the 10th of May. And we've got all the challenges going. And as you said, Deb, it's all being uploaded to the albums. We love the inspiration. And this was the white out layout. This was totally out of my comfort zone. I did this when I was away on holiday. I took some kits with me. And I used some of the shimmer pens, you know, some of these.
Oh, the Nouveau ones.
Yeah, so this is, hang on, let me find sort of I've got the Wing Castella, but we've got the Nouveau ones in stock, little brush pens, and literally just brushed, and the camera kind of picks up that shimmer. So white out. And then Steph, this is the one I've started. I haven't finished your challenge yet. This is the Rainbow Challenge. I started using a Vicky Boughton collection because I thought it would be super bright, and then it wasn't. It's the sort of not as bright as I hoped, but I have used rainbows. The bit I've got to add is doodling. Steph, oh, you know, doodling. I've gone through all the criteria. I'm like, yeah, I've included that. Yeah, I've got that. Oh, I've got to put doodling on there. So I'm going to doodle on this stencil.
Oh, yeah, I like a bit of stencil doodling.
And some circle doodling. I'm going to doodle around here because this is kind of doodling.
And
I'll upload that.
Therapeutic, isn't it?
Yeah. Haven't uploaded that yet. So that will be my next job. And then the other things that we've got is the Fresh Snow sub kit. So I think we've only got a couple of these left.
Yes.
But Fresh Snow collection has been really popular.
So easy to work with, isn't it? Hi, Yvonne. We've got Yvonne from Australia.
Oh, hi, Yvonne. Oh, thanks for joining us. Yeah, Helen, I've seen you've made a start on the challenges this week because I think your little one was back to school this week. So yes, lots of so Steph, I am gonna, this is my challenge. I just don't think too much. Steph says just go for it, doodle, just go for it. And I'm definitely going to just go for it. That is going to be on my to-do list to get that uploaded. So challenges are open on Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group until the 10th of May. So plenty of time to enter. We've got Jenny Wren Cutfiles as prizes, digital downloads and physical Cutfiles that are open worldwide. So yes, all happening.
I think I might have finished.
Amazing, Deb.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. That black border around the outside is so effective.
I'm quite chuffed with that. I love those stamps though.
Yeah.
I've done that a lot lately. I've done inking around the edges and things. Don't know what's up with me.
You're getting brave. You're just going for it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I think that's 2 done. Fantastic. A very productive evening.
Very productive.
Oh, thank you, Yvonne. So yeah, lots of sharing of layouts during our lives, and hopefully sharing ideas and getting creative. Brilliant, everybody. So we'll be back same time next week, 8 o'clock UK time. We're on our YouTube channel and we're on our Facebook page. So thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
See you all next week.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.